I wonder, can I this time read all 24 of these books in 2024? And if I do I get some kind of reward? Hello and welcome back to Aubrey Books and Coffee. Please grab your favorite beverage of choice and join me. So today I'm going to quickly go over the 24 books that I'm most excited to try to read in 2024. And let's think about if I should get some kind of reward if I do. Also, what ratings I believe I'm going to give them. Remember in 2023, I didn't do all of them like I was supposed to. Spoiler for that video if you haven't seen it yet. However, I was pretty spot on with my, estimation of what my rating was going to be for the books. So let's see if I can continue with that. Starting off, I want to, of course, read Ruthless Vows. This is the sequel to Divine Rivals. I need to read this. I will be reading this. Next up is Crown of Crimson. This is the sequel to A River of Shadows, and I absolutely loved it. And I forgot to say, for Ruthless Vows. Let's rewind. For Ruthless Vows, I think it will be a 4-star because it's going to fall into the curse of the second book. Now, fast forward. We're going to go with this sequel to A River of Shadows. I think it's going to be a 4-star. A River of Shadows was a 5-star for me. It's on my shelf, but I just don't think this one will hold up as much for me, so we'll see. Next is Jade City. I have yet to start this series. I think it's going to be great, though. I think this is going to be a 4-star for me. I think I'm going to love the whole series. I cannot wait. Then The Book That Wouldn't Burn. I think this is going to be a 4-star. Again, I have a love-hate relationship with Lawrence. I may love it, I may hate it, but I'm leaning towards loving it because so far in GoodReads, it looks like it's getting a lot of love, and I just love the title of this. Then Her Radiant Curse. I think I'm going to give this a 4-star. This is the prequel to the 6 Crimson Crane series that I loved so much and I have on my shelf as well. I think for this one, it's going to be a 4-star though, just because it is a prequel. Then for Dawn of Onyx, I think I'm going to give it a 4-star. I haven't tried it yet. This is a new fantasy. I'm excited to give it a try. It is heavily, heavily recommended by everybody over with Mel, Cassidy, all of them. So here's hoping. Then I'm going to try Guild, the Plated Prisoner series. I've been wanting to read this. I have beautiful editions that if it's not a winner, will go to you guys. I think and hope this will be a 5-star. Then I hope to do The Will of the Many. This, I think, will be a 5-star. I love Islington. I loved his trilogy that we did last year, I believe. And even though it wasn't a fan favorite for Cassidy's book club, I adored it. I love the voice he gives to his characters, and I love the way his prose go. So here's hoping I'll love that one even more. Then I hope to get to Powerless. It's sitting up there. I hope it's a 5-star. I don't know. I hear it's not the best writing in the world, but that it's totally like candy, like popcorn, like you just can't put it down. And I am here for that. I hope to also get to These Hollow Vows, finally, because this duology has been sitting on my shelf forever and I hear it's absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping this is a 4-star for me. I want to get to Empire of the Damned. This is the sequel from Jay Kristoff for Empire of the Vampire. I am hoping it's going to be a 5-star because I loved the first book so much. I was so surprised how much I loved it, and it's on my shelf, so here's hoping. I want to get to House of Flame and Shadow. This is Crescent City 3, and of course it's Sarah J. Maas, means I'm hoping 5-star. I'm hoping to love it, especially with how they left off in book 2. Oh my gosh. I want to get to Visions of Flesh and Blood. This is the From Blood and Ash number 5 that is told, I believe, like kind of a companion kind of novel. I'm thinking because of that, it's probably going to be a 3-star. I hate to say it. The last one I read kind of let me down. So I'm going to be very, very casual and cautious and say 3-star. Then I want to get to Hemlock Queen. This is the sequel to Foxglove King. I gave a 4-star last year. I loved it. I think this will also be a 4-star. I'm going to do How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. This will be a new one and a new author for me. I think it's going to be a 4-star though, because the humor in this just sounds amazing. If you haven't heard this and it's not been on your radar, you need to go to GoodReads and read the description right now. Go ahead, I'll wait. Okay, now that you're back, I'm telling you, it looks hysterical. I can't wait. It even has my husband's interest, so I am here for it. I also want to read The Familiar. You know I love Leigh Bardugo stuff. I'm thinking this is going to be a 4-star as well. I'm hoping. The cover looks creepily awesome, so I can't wait. Then I'm going to read Heavenly Tyrant. This is the sequel to Iron Widow. I think it's going to be a 3-star, but I really want to continue the story and see what happens next. I gave Iron Widow a 3-star, so I think that that's perfectly acceptable to do with the sequel. Then I want to read The Mirror of Beasts. I think this is going to be a 4-star. This is the sequel to Silver in the Bone, which, as you know from being our book club pick, we all loved. So here's hoping that it's just as good. I also want to read Born of Blood and Ash. This is the Flesh and Fire 4. Again, the series has been kind of letting me down, but since this is going to be the final one, as far as I know and have heard, in this prequel series, I'm going to be optimistic and say 4-star for me to wrap up the series. Then I'm excited about Bloodguard. This was being sold on Amazon as a pre-order. I know next to nothing about it, but I'm hoping it's a 5-star because that's the beautiful edition that I'm going to have at home, and I'm hoping to keep it. But if I can't, it'll get to go to you guys. I also want to get to Wisteria. This is the 3rd in the Belladonna series. I think it's going to be a 5-star, guys. I really loved it so far. The Belladonna, the Foxglove, I'm really hoping Wisteria doesn't let me down. Then I want to get to Alecto the 9th. This is the Gideon the 9th, 4th book. I think the final book, and I'm thinking it's going to be a 4-star. I was so happy with how it went with Nona the 9th that I'm just very optimistic that we're going to wrap it up well. I want to get to A Twist of Fate. This is the Thiago Abdullah series, the A Touch of Light. This is book 3. I think it's going to be a 4-star for me. I really enjoyed A Touch of Light and A Shade of Madness. I'm really hoping the same can be said for this one. And last but certainly not least on our list, I want to get to Currently Untitled. So we have the picture here that she has up online. This is the 3rd of the Only a Monster series, and I think it's going to be a 4-star. I hope so. Only a Monster was a 5-star, absolutely loved it. And then the sequel, Never a Hero, kind of let me down. It was a little too lengthy, a little too much into it. I'm really hoping for this final book that it will just blow us away. So it's going to be a busy year, as you can see, but I've got several on this list that I am so excited for. I hope you guys are as well. And let's just bring in the new year, guys, with some great reads. Take care. Please like, subscribe, send your friends, and I'll see you next time.